Five on your side at 5. Focused on you.
New tonight, police in Richmond Heights say a customer unhappy with his food stabbed an employee at Panda Express. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. The attack happened yesterday afternoon on South Hanley Road. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer spoke to the manager involved in the attack. Diamond.
Well, Anna and Mike, that manager didn't want to speak to us on camera, but he confirmed that that attack actually happened after a customer was dissatisfied with their meal and demanded a refund. They say they couldn't fulfill that refund, but instead they would actually offer more food. But that's when everything turned to chaos. Now, according to the Richmond Heights Police Department, they say at 3:50 on Wednesday afternoon, they were called to Panda Express for an assault. When officers arrived, they say 2 employees had been attacked by a customer, resulting in a man being stabbed in the lower back and another employee being punched in the head. Police say 33-year-old Philip Person took off from the scene to Eager Road and Music Memorial Avenue, but was arrested by police with the knife he used a short time after the attack. I spoke to one customer who comes to Panda Express for his lunch and says the attack is something he can't wrap his mind around.
Honestly, that's genuinely crazy that somebody would stab an employee over some food. I just think it was never that serious to harm somebody like that, especially over some food. Like maybe in the city or downtown or something, but for this area, it's just definitely uncommon.
The Panda Express manager has confirmed to us that both of his employees are doing okay and in good spirits. However, this suspect is being charged on multiple counts, including assault in the 1st and 4th degree, as well as armed criminal action. Reporting live here at the Richmond Heights Police Department, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
3 men accused of human trafficking in St. Charles County appeared in court via audio today for a bond reduction hearing. They're accused of holding a 20-year-old man from India captive, beating him, depriving him of sleep, and forcing him into work. According to police, the victim is one of the suspect's cousins. The 3 men will remain in jail until their next bond hearing. That's scheduled for next week. All of these men pled not guilty to kidnapping, assault, and trafficking charges.
Right now, a woman is in the hospital after being hit by a car in Clayton. According to police, this happened on the crosswalk at North Central and Maryland. We do not know the condition of the victim, but we have been told by police that her injuries are not life-threatening. We will have more information as soon as we get it. Doesn't feel like December this afternoon with all these temperatures in the 60s.
Let's get to meteorologist Gary Frank for the weather first forecast. Gary?
Yeah, we're saying that more often in December nowadays, and that's another day that we're into the 60s. And we've got another day into the 60s tomorrow. But let's enjoy the sunset because temperatures haven't dropped all that much despite the sun going down. Beautiful sunset pictures. We've got one that we'll share with you in about 10 minutes, but not all that bad. You can see those high clouds streaming in from the southwest. That's the big difference from the last couple of days. From that southwesterly flow, that's where that warmer air mass is settling in as temperatures are still in the 60s, even at this hour as the sun has set. 60 in Chesterfield, mid-50s on the Illinois side, the Metro East. But for the most part, we're going to see things warm back up, and most of it had to do with the wind that was on the stronger side. Now out of the south, gusting to around still 30 miles an hour or so in Rolla, but otherwise 10 to 15 miles an hour outside. That's going to be a trend here into the overnight hours, but the next few days, I'm kind of bummed about the rain chances. I was getting more excited about it Friday into Saturday. We're kind of scaling back because of the track, which we'll time out for you. But overall, it's pretty mild. We've got another day in the 60s. Sunday's really cold, though. It's going to be a good day. It's going to feel like a Sunday. We'll time that out, talk about how the winds are going to shift, and we'll bring you those bummer rain chances heading into the weekend.
All right, Gary, thanks. The Israeli military says they are now fighting Hamas in Khan Younis, a city in the heart of southern Gaza. They say they're hunting for one of Hamas's leaders who may be hiding in tunnels underground. The city is where hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians fled to avoid conflict in northern Gaza. They're being told by the Israeli military to continue to move south. There are still around 137 hostages being held in Gaza. Earlier today, Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush held a news conference in Washington calling for a ceasefire between Israel and Palestine. She invited doctors, fellow Congress members, and others to speak out on the issue. Bush says lawmakers turning a blind eye to human suffering makes the people they represent complicit in that suffering.
The collective punishment of 2.3 million people is a war crime, and we refuse to be silent. Humanity has already lost so much. We cannot afford to lose any more. We must choose peace. We choose love. we choose to demand a ceasefire now.
Bush has also voiced support for sending more humanitarian aid to Gaza.
On the first night of Hanukkah, the St. Louis Jewish community is lighting a brand new menorah in downtown St. Louis. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski is live from Keener Plaza, where they will be kicking things off in about an hour. Laura.
And this is a really exciting night. The rabbi here tells me this is actually one of the tallest menorahs in the world, and it's right next to a Christmas tree, which Rabbi Lenda says is so special that we can kind of celebrate both of these holidays together. The menorah will remain on display throughout the 8 days of the holiday, and all are welcome to celebrate the menorah lighting tonight. Traditional Hanukkah foods will be also available to buy, and Rabbi Lenda says the Jewish community really needs this celebration, as it's been a tough time for many of their families fighting the war against Hamas overseas.
It's about a 29-foot menorah, and it's an opportunity for celebration of Hanukkah and standing tall and standing proud and celebrating light over darkness.
The menorah will be lit at 6 o'clock tonight, and each night they will add another light on. And happy first night of Hanukkah. Everybody's welcome to come down and celebrate. Reporting live from downtown St. Louis, Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.
For a list of Hanukkah events happening in the St. Louis area, just text the word Hanukkah to 314-425-5355. We'll send you a link.
A fallen St. Louis County policeman is being honored today with a bridge in his name. Detective Antonio Valentine was killed in a car crash in North St. Louis County 2 years ago this month. Our Travis Cummings reports from the dedication in South County.
This morning, family, friends, and colleagues gathered inside the sanctuary here at White Flag Church in Oakville. This sign with his name on it will hang on the Telegraph Road Bridge over the Merrimack River. Several state and city leaders paid their respects to Valentine and his family, who were in attendance this morning. Valentine was assigned to the Bureau of Drug Enforcement at the time he died. He was killed in a head-on collision with a stolen car 2 years ago on December 1st in North County. The then 42-year-old is survived by his 4 children. The Army combat veteran served in Iraq and other branches of the military. We spoke to his uncle and mentor, Scott Valentine, who has served with the St. Louis City Police Department for just over 25 years.
He's a true American hero. The stories that were told during the dedication ceremony, they're all befitting of his character. Again, he put himself through the Eastern Missouri Police Academy. He spent his entire adult life in service. Valentine's legacy in law enforcement will continue on. His son Jalen is expected to start the police academy with the department later December. Reporting in South St. Louis County, Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.